Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Let's get started here, guys. How is everyone doing? Back for Thursday. See what happens. Playing the aggressive downside now. So let me just clear my 5-minute chart. So basically, we had yesterday consolidation Asia and London here. And then New York, we expanded with the PM session just in the range bound there. And then followed by today, very slow grind selling off, retrace a little bit, and then continuation on London. But we got expansion on New York, but we're looking like we're gonna go for these lows for London here. ES is already heading there, and aggressive drop there too. This is volatility that happens within the news profile, which is non-farm payroll coming up here. Let me connect my accounts. So we did take a low there. Let me get close. And I think we're bearish on all 3 times. Or I need to check the higher time frame. I believe it's more neutral right now on the higher time frame. So I'm looking at 4-hour and daily right now. Daily and daily, both looking fine right now. The 4-hour, once again, retrace for lower prices. That is a bearish signature. I'm gonna do triple bearish right now. We have a large 1-minute gap that we just had a displacement candle here, just like 30 points. And we did hit that, I believe that the New York low there. Slight SMT here. If it does want to inverse, we're gonna watch this SMT here. Because we did sweep it. I still think we probably move lower as long as it just holds down here. Let's show that we're live. I am hitting myself right now. What is up? How are you? I'm doing fine, man. How are you guys? Traded lunch, got 23 points, thought it carried on. Starting to like lunch session as well. Yeah, dude, it's a hit or miss. Sometimes it's the most disgusting price action, other time it is the start of a delivery. But yeah, we're gonna have to see. Stay on our toes. AM was very violent. If you guys traded AM, I did take some trades on AM. I was on Discord. There was no live stream, but everything was played out on Discord, which I'm up on a few accounts right now. Hello, hello. Let's get everyone in before we get started. Start the stream. So yeah, just Basically, AM session pumped very aggressively. I think there was a little bit of mixture of um, just the news of the war and oil and all that. So we did get some delivery and volatility here, just back and forth, and it looks like we're gonna go for the draw liquidity here, which is I am looking at the London lows, and eventually these levels here too, if we can go for them. That or we stay in the range. So the 4 hour range that I'm speaking of, we have a 4 hour fair value gap here. That's 3 drive now. 1, 2, 3. And every time we go up, we're just holding this area. So if we do want to sweep this downside, that's what the direction I'm going to. If not, we're gonna save that most likely for non-farm payroll. Check the hourly here. Not much to really read from the hourly. I think the best case is using this bearish order block here, since we did get a nice close under. We want to see if it does even want to retrace, make sure it holds down this area. And that's going to be my guidance on the higher time frame. The candles are pretty large today. Like, this is how you know it's a very dangerous day, when we have large candles here, or just open close candle, but then followed by, like, we opened up here, wicked up, wicked down, close in the middle. Like, that's a very large wick. We do again, and then we got a reversal. So this is where you could have got killed already if you're not patient. Anyways, I think we're looking at to see this one invert, and then later we're gonna look at the hourly order block again. Here, starts at 9:39. We want to see how it wants to do above this wick area, basically. How did everyone do at AM, guys? Sam said he smashed the AM. Well done. You got wrecked at AM. It depends on what you did for AM, man, because I think there is very clear signature to show what direction you're heading. I can show that in a little bit here. 4K up on the expert. Very nicely. Expert withdrawable. Alright, we got inversion on Q here. This is where the New York Open is. If we're range bound, I do expect this to try to come back up here. We have SMT off these lows. It's giving somewhat of a move here. It's back inside the BPR now. Bullish, we're looking for a move back up, most likely to take out this internal high. Let me open up my copier. Good move here. We'll also, if we can get a nice closure above this high here, we'll get a breaker, and that'll be more of a validation. But yeah, seems like a range bound type of day right now. We'll see if this one will hold. I'm gonna wait for a confirmation on the higher time frame before looking at entry. It's way too early, anyways. It's scalpable at least. I need to start connecting my accounts too. Give me a second, and then we'll get started. How much do you really risk on funded accounts? Like 5%, 0.5%? I calculate based on a drawdown. I have no idea the reference point. We're holding this nice here. This is the BPR that I was referencing. Let me change that BPR. I want to go for this internal high. I go based on drawdown, so like whatever 10% of drawdown is probably the rule of thumb there. Should push higher here. Looking to expect a range bound day, and we're near the bottom of the range here, especially on the 4-hour. We're almost at the bottom of the range, especially on the ES. We just took the low. That's why we have the SMT, and that's why we marked that out. Let me see this pump here. Alright, I just got to set up my guy. My copier was not working yet. Okay. I probably would have took that scalp release. Not maybe as a starter and then add to it. I didn't take that, guys. Someone's asking, am I long? I was anticipating a retrace and a move back up. I was down 2600 AM. Now breaking with this move down. Very nice. I like this 5 minutes too. It might be also too early to really anticipate that this might be the low of the session here. I honestly think if I were to play it like in my head, I honestly think we could get a retrace just to come back to this order block here, and then take out this low. That's probably what I want to see happen. Just back in the BPR here. We did get a nice retrace here, about like a 20-point retrace, but that's just how we're bearish all through time frame. Any longs as counter trend is likely a scalp. Where do you keep your stops in case of inversion? Is it below inversion or below the last candle? I don't really trade inversion, that solely inversion, so it has to be something to line up with it. But like, I honestly, let's say this is the inversion itself. Ignore the BPR. Let's say traditionally you get the entry here. Would you put your stop under? That's way too far of a stop for me. Honestly, I think that's what a lot of people do. That's 23 points. I'm not willing to risk that much. That's why I would likely not take this type of inversion model. It has to be something that confluence with it. It could be with a breaker. It could be with an order block. It could be another swing low. That's closer. This is not a close swing low either. But let's see if this wants to hold. If not, we're just gonna let it play out. The breaker, on the other hand, I think breakers are very easy to play that properly with tight stops. All right, we're gonna move lower now. I did want a better retrace for before we head lower though. Nice retrace of the 15-minute would have been perfect, but we have better plans or different plans. Just right there. So we're gonna probably look at that for the next 30 minutes to see if it does want to hold this area and come back to this 15-minute before going lower. It's still bearish bias right now. So if there's any short setup that I like, I'm going for it. We just induce that low. If we can hold back up, I'm aiming for this here. And then like move up. Or I'd likely go back down. That's what I'm framing the setup as. Typically what I do, and then we break it down in the lower time frames. Yeah, if you guys trade AM, we can go over what I discussed on AM and like kind of my reasoning behind while we're waiting for this price action. Let me see. Did I share it here? Yeah. So we'll go through one by one here. They're in the 10:11 time here. I show the timestamp. Wait, no. Is this today? Yeah. I'm looking at longs to drive in the 4-hour. We did get a nice push up. Until we flipped or show an inversion. And then I think this is all in the chat here. 10:01, we're looking for upside push. You can look at the chart right now. I'll go through it. Until we get a flip, and then we got the 5-minute flip at 10:19, and I'm looking at 970 because that's the 15-minute reversal. I think a lot of you guys took that short, and then after that, the 15-minute filled, and we can flow back up. So look at that time step: 10:19, 10:29, and basically how it played out today was just spot on because we had this 4-hour here, right? Now I marked out. We had this 4-hour pump through this that internal high. SMT with ES. We didn't want to go with ES, but we want to see a drive higher until we see a flip. And we got a flip on the 5-minute above here. I think I marked it out somewhere here. Yeah, I did. I think I deleted it for the stream. Okay, yeah, we got the flip here. Retrace, close down, retrace back up. That's where I was looking at shorts now because we have a clear draw liquidity now. So look at that 10:30 time while everyone's here. I think this is where we're looking at when we got a flip. We had this large inefficiency here to fill back in. That's exactly what it did. And after that fill, 10:29, we're looking for a rebound back up. And that's what I got some scalps on my Tradify accounts, and we're looking pretty right now. Yeah. That's what I want to do for the rest of the stream as well. So I'm going to try to play the narrative, and it could be up to you if you want to look for low time frame entries. I'll give my suggestion, but if there's no entry that I'm calling out, just try to follow along with the narrative. The narrative right now, I'm leaning upside. It's not convicted. I'm not convicted bullish right now because I'm only leaning down upside for a move lower. So yeah, we're gonna seek a low risk entry model. It's inducement low. It's not enough for me because once again, it's a scalp, and I need to see more confirmation in this. I'm gonna get some more water. I'll be right back. We'll talk a lot today. Okay, we're back. Mm. I got tapped in the 30-second longs at 906. What does the 30-second look like? 906 area. I'm assuming after this retrace here. No, you're looking for the inducement then. Should go for this high though. I'm thinking. Fully recharged, ready to go. Here's that 15-minute tap. We want to see how far we can go here. Look at that hourly, very closely, 939. There we go. Don't necessarily have to go for this high. I think going that 15 minutes is already thoroughly enough. We want to see this flow back down. Gonna be trying scalp on some of my accounts today. And compound the rest. Let's see here. The 15-minute there. So yeah, good play if you took the short there, or the long there. I mean, I think we retrace back down now. And then another confirmation entry I'm watching is this 1 minute pitch. See if we can send that down. We're likely going for this low. But yeah, 939 is something I'm watching right there from the hourly. Seeing how well we close and whatnot. It's a large order block there. Very large order block. Go for that buy side now. Just fine. Very strong push there. Next close of the 15-minute here. I'll change the narrative if we get a nice close above this 15-minute. I have to adapt to it. Still very tight range. I'm going to mark out the range here just so you guys can better see it. Expand it too. It should be the other way, actually. Yeah, so we're in discount right now. If we can't float back up, I'm looking for upside. Close in 6 minutes. See what happens here. Yeah, that this in hindsight, this BPR did look like it paid out very nicely, but that's in hindsight. I wasn't ready to even take that trade. I'm gonna try to focus, so not gonna look at chat for a little bit here. So I think we might get something coming up. 5 minute here. Watching this close as well. Slight SMT. 15-minute. This should be taken. Let me change this. Just playing the hourly, this still could be that order block rejection. We booked it very high. I still want to likely see it deliver lower. It's gonna be hard for me to call out a trade where if it's not a breaker right now. I'm trying to focus on scalping. Could retrace, hold in this area. That held really well. Okay, yeah. Let's see if this close. Two closes coming up at the 1:30 time here. And back above that area too. Very strong push. Very aggressive here. Might have to sit out until that 1:30 close here. Gonna be paying attention to that. Wow, this is very aggressive today. Literally came from this inversion, this BPR here, after taking out the sell side. That's incredible. That is actually incredible. Price action right now, like delivery. We're back near the equilibrium, the range, by the way, guys. Keeping that in mind. I'm likely gonna have to flip this to intraday bullish here in 3 minutes. As long as you stay above 960, which I think is very likely right now. Another wick higher to move down. Yeah, this close is gonna be telling for me. Let me look at chart. Honestly, if this this is likely gonna close, we're gonna see retrace a lower shelf. Back to a discount here. That might be what I'm going for now. Need a frame to set up properly. Let's retrace back down, and then we'll see what happens. And I haven't touched anything yet, guys. I'm waiting for this close. I'm not gonna touch anything until the close. Wow. I did not expect that this might not close above. That is interesting. I did not expect that. I was sure that it's gonna close, and I'm gonna look at a different narrative. That is wick high to close low. That sounds. This could be destined to drop the low day at one point here. That's crazy. Very volatile. Very, very volatile today. That's all I could say there. I'm just glad that I got the right move up on the upside because I really anticipated that. And we wanted confirmation to flip. We never got that confirmation, so that was perfectly fine with me. All right, let me look at chat. I think I'm just gonna have to let this play out a little bit more. Yeah, I wasn't reading chat, guys. Let me see. How would insert inversions? I'm waiting for confirmation before I look for entries. Why don't you trade the low risk? I think you're referring to this area. I didn't have my trade copy set up yet. Let me see here. I like the short idea too. Think the Sheik Choi. You bearish. This is a little late because this was like 7 minutes ago. I'm somewhat indecisive. I think we're range bound right now. But there's a chance. I really thought if we could close above, we're gonna use this as a inversion to go up high. We didn't get that. Dodgy would have taken it. I know everyone took that. Let me see. I don't trade inversion like that. I would go for this BPR over that inversion. Mm-hmm. What do you think about the old starter versus the new starter? I like the old one more, to be honest. That's just me though. This is a little confusing for me because that 5 minute didn't flip, that 15 minute didn't flip as well. I took the BBR for 50 points. The first thing I came on the stream was discussing this inversion, discussing the BPR. I said I didn't take it because I didn't have my trade copy up, and I also wanted more confirmation. But that would have been the first thing I want to see happen, where we hold this BPR, come back up to take out this eternal high here, which we did. After that, I don't think I would not have held for 89 here at all. I'd have fully taken position out, and I'll seek shorts if it does want to flip. That's what would have been my game plan there. I took it because SMT with the S. Yeah. So if you look at the 5 minute, that's also what that's the only reason also added Confluence, where we had that London low saved on NQ, ES London low taken, or yeah, ES taken, SMT off these lows, taking that liquidity as well. So that basically liquidity target, inversion, BPR, low risk entry model to take out a internal, which is that 15-minute internal. It's just confusing me because I needed to see this close above for me to use this as a long entry. Had it done that, had we close above here at 130, I would have probably played longs right now. Do you like the new starter plus? I think it's for people that want full freedom on the funded. I think for me, I'm just going for base hits on it. So I don't think it's for me personally. But it depends. Like if you're trying to scale up on the account, that's like a really good account for you. Oh look, my top step got all 5 approved now. Nicely done. Look at that. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it well. 5 top step approved. They have a new email now, if you guys didn't see as well. I shared that. I was like, it doesn't show the balance, it doesn't show anything. It says congratulations, and then it shows the bank details of the wiring. Oh. We're pushing higher now. Let me just send this out so you guys have some notice. Kevin, he finished the words up for me. Yeah, so let me ask you guys, what basically from that 1 p.m. start of the stream till now, did you take any trade from here? If you did, you can say no if you did. If you did, what trade did you take? Did you take this BBR? Did you look for short somewhere here? Did you look for this retrace? I think the only likely probability was this BPR here. I don't think I would have taken this or this. These two are without confirmation for me right now. Because I kind of try to walk through as best I can real time. I need to see this close up for me to look at this. We'll likely get this closed now though. But yeah, looking at this high here versus that low, The London low here. Just look at the range there. I'm gonna also draw this out on ES. It gives you a rule of thumb basically. If you're trying to short at discount, it's not the best idea until we get a retrace back to premium, and then you can probably play the downside. Let me look at chat. No, no, BPR. Took the 1 minute inversion. Nice, nice. Yes. 1 shorts with the BPR. I think the BPR was the most valid trade so far. But yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I think we're very close to equilibrium here. 980. I think we already hit that area. We're gonna see probably a little bit more back and forth here. 15-minute fair value gap, 1 minute unicorn. Wait, what is this? Oh, shorts. Let me see. 15-minute fair value gap. Yes, we're not getting any closure above. That doesn't invalidate this at all. It just fills in inefficiency. And it's actually a bearish signature price if we can't even close above this first 15-minute fair value gap. Because it's a wick higher, close lower type of thing. But up 3.5K today, just chilling. Well, nice stud, man. Save some for us too. Okay, what would your standard risk be? My risk, I think, is just like around 10% of your drawdown. Whatever your drawdown is, just 10% of that. So if your drawdown is 3K, I'm risking likely $300. Yeah, like the thing with doing tight risks per these accounts, it's like, you know, risking $300 per trade. That seems very minimal. But you try to X that up with or multiply that with 20 accounts. Now you're risking like was it 300? You're risking 6,000. Is that right? Is that the right math? Per trade if you get it wrong. But you're able to make like most likely 10,000 and higher. So when you put that in perspective, doing slow, steady, few $100 a day is very profitable, and it helps you stay in the game much longer than you would. Yeah, but I sent the pin message. Use Go Smart with Apex, MyFund Futures, TradeFi, Fast Track Trading for a cash rebate of 5%. If you want more info, it's in the Discord or the website. I think the website has some explanation now. Are you gonna continue doing a YouTube stream, the daily YouTube stream? I'm gonna try probably. This is gonna be my promise to you guys. We're gonna go every day till end of the year for the next 3 months for quarter 4, basically. I think I do have something planned for the last week of October. I might not be trading there, but after that, we're probably gonna run it. Besides the holidays, so you guys probably have, is it 30 days? About 20 trading days a month, 60 trading days for 3 months. Let's say 50 more streams coming up. And then we'll see what happens there. I do get like burned out after streaming daily for a while, but let's aim for all the way to New Year's. Yeah, so we're just chopping back and forth now. This might just be more range bound. I'm just surprised where there's no significant closure on the 15-minute yet. If we get a close that's lower, a down close candle, that looks so bad. Because we already wicked it. You trade with mini or micro? I think I always do minis. I do micros just for fun sometimes. Next macro in 10 minutes. Yep. We're gonna probably look for something there. I hope we get a trade day, but I'm expecting Thursday to be a bit more sluggish. I already took some trades in the AM, which is fine right now. I don't know if I'm gonna trade my Apex today because I still have payout pending. I don't really need a trade right now. Try to take top 7 fast track today. We'll see where I go with that. But yeah, I'm glad a lot of guys took that BPR Hopefully that helped a lot because my risk would have been most likely a close. If you could take an entry in the size B course, it's gonna be like probably like 908, 907 entry, and then a close, a 10-point stop, basically a close under 896. Yeah, the narrative is a little wonky right now. The low time frame is I'm looking at 30 time frame. The low time frame is going back and forth. The intraday is still bearish. Higher time frame is still bearish. So I might be more favoring shorts. I bought 10 rally counts from HT. I forgot payout for my last 10. Blew all 10. My new rally getting chopped up today. Wait. Hold up. You said you bought 10 new rallies from HT after I got payout for my last time. So you got payout at least. You received the payout. I think it's like $1,500 a pop. That's like 15K, right? And you blew 1,000 because you bought 10 new ones. So you're still up 14,000, I think. Let's make sure this next round is consistent. Because think about it like this: your consistency rule is like what 20%. You're already like kind of a dead tight area. Like you can't even make more than 20% of your profit if you want to aim for payout. Would you suggest Windows or Mac for trading? I use Windows. I heard people use Mac that they would have to use like a parallel. I don't really want to go through all that. It's the same thing as an engineer when I was in school. I had a MacBook all the way to college until like upper level classes, or even like my once I was done with freshman year, I needed SolidWorks. I needed programs where Mac wouldn't be able to use it, so I had to sell my MacBook. I sold it for like $500, and I bought a Lenovo ThinkPad. So that's what basically you got to do. Even if you're like a diehard Apple users, these are sacrifices. Yeah, this is a little bit choppy right now. I'll try to give a idea for a scalp if I can. Just back and forth there. Look at that close here. If we close under this order block, this wick was meaningless. We respect the CE of the 15-minute gap. Yeah, basically. Next close happening here. I need bulls to see if we close above 957 here. Can you do it, bulls? It's not a tall task. I bet it's not a tall task at all. Still didn't do it. Okay. I mean, it's a better close though. It's not a bad close at all. Probably just this is pure speculation. I don't think I could be convicted of anything right now. Other days I'm much more convicted. It's very clear draw liquidity, good targets right now. I'm trying. I'm trying. What do you guys think? Let's ask chat sentiment. Are you more bullish or bearish, or you think it's just like no bias? It's just gonna be back and forth. Just type bullish, bearish, or no bias. I am somewhat bearish, but I'm about to flip to a bullish narrative if this can hold. But that if I'm that like back and forth, that's probably no bias though. Bullish, bearish, bullish, bullish, no bias. Bullish. Can't ask ChatGPT here. It's gonna malfunction today. That SMT is a game changer here though. Probably gotta join the bull side. Bulls are winning right now. Chat knows best. A nice order block up here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lean upside right now, to be honest. You guys. So it looks much cleaner right now. They're expecting upside. Every wick down to induce these low is followed by a push back up. That just had to show that I think we were looking at more favorable one upside right now. Watch this fair value up here. I'm trying to be hands off though. I'm way too undecided. Today is probably the best day in 2 weeks. Next setup, a good volatility. See, everyone has different opinions. Other people would be like, "This is a terrible trading day," and the other side of the coin is like, "That was amazing. That volatility made me a lot of money." It depends what side of the move you're on. This is an excellent day. Well, here's the thing. It's an excellent day if you can recognize that it's range bound because of non-farm payroll tomorrow. If you expected a strong delivery on either side, let's say the downside here or the upside here, you were thoroughly wrong. And if you expected like, oh, we're gonna try to play a move and then come down, come back, you got chopped up here. You just gotta wait for the right moment to take the entry. slow. I'm gonna try like a 30 second to see if I could play anything, but it's just way too slow right now. Another macro time. Look at how ugly this 15-minute here too is. Disgusting. Somewhat thinking this should try to move back up though, but who could tell nowadays with this price action? Might pass it with non-farm payroll. Oh, yeah, it reminds me. How many of you guys play non-farm payroll? We have Apex, we have MyFund features, we have Tradeify if you choose to do so. Who have not. I meant to say not. Yeah, you could also do the growth account on Tradeify too. I think the growth one is like similar as MyFund features. Could be value if you can really pass it one shot. Non-farm payroll, I think I'm getting a good feeling. I'm getting a good feeling because if we could, let's say at the end of the day we don't take out this low, this high, Asia doesn't take it, London doesn't take it, we wake up and we're like in the middle of the range. I think we're just gonna go straight up or straight down through the liquidity targets. We've been consolidating for a long time now, and that drives up volatility. Can you pass my 100 stars in one day? Yes, you can. Not the starter plus though. I think the starter plus you need there's a consistency rule, right? That's a new thing now. But the regular one you can, and that's the one we're gonna probably try on. Try to get some reserves on it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's either gonna be a happy day or a sad day. But you know what's the bright side of things. You know, you buy a few like let's say Apex, buy a few buy for the futures. Like expense, let's say it's 2,000. Dude, you get funded. Like I'm looking at the long-term picture here. You get funded. That would give you reserves. That give you a lot of funded accounts. You play it slow. You're probably gonna make 10x at least with that if you ever played it right. So that's why I don't really worry about expenses like that. Good bounce from there. That inversion retap did work out there. Just focus on that money, guys. Focus on the payouts. My anticipation, I think we're gonna get a trade around 210, 230. We might get some pickup speed here. We're consolidating. Consolidation usually leads to a breakout or a delivery somewhere. And my fund feature says monthly resets. Does it make sense 2 days before the reset? Gamble all in, for example. 2 days before. 2 days is enough. You can try to pass it in one shot. Bullish now. We'll see the close. This close has been disgusting. I don't even see a breaker anywhere. Do you guys see a breaker in sight here? If my main model is breakers, Look how ugly this is. I'm gonna try to draw it on the upside so you guys can see it. This is what it looks like to me. Oh, we might... No. No. The breaker would likely form if we push above 74 here. That's the only thing. The BPR was good though. If you want a extra rebate, you can use our referral links on the website or the code SMART or both, just to make sure you get the confirmation. Is an extra 5% rebate. So basically, like let's say Firm gives me 10% for the commission. We have the system set up where we're gonna give you guys 5%, pass back the savings back to you guys. And I don't know how long we'll do that for. We'll just see how sustainable it is. SMT is forming. See, a very slight SMT. I don't really worry about 1 minute SMT like this when I know we're in the tight range already. This is like, what are you gonna use with this? Yeah, I might consider streaming non-farm payroll in the morning tomorrow in Discord, and then we'll still be live PM for sure. That's guaranteed. But we'll see if we want to do the Discord news drop for news and then post reaction too. Damn, what is this? What do you think about the new prop updog funding? That sounds so fake. That sounds so fake. FTT commission is 15%. That's 15%. We're gonna have to do 5% all around though, because if it's 15%, let's say you get 5%, I get 5%, and then the taxes get 5%, and all the fees that goes behind the dev team. But I do take a bigger cut for other firms like My Furnitures or stuff like that. We're gonna try to keep it 5% flat all around. Have you ever got ICT watching stream? I think you joined like 5 times already. Yeah, if you want to join the Discord, I'm not gonna open the premium for a little bit. I'm just gonna be focused on trading. You can in the AM time here, like these alerts here, the commentary. There's no trade alert yet because I didn't see anything. All you gotta do is just go to alert sign up and just press this thumbs up, or no, press this here. I should remove this before someone get confused. Yeah, you have to press this one, not that one. Damn it, people are getting confused. How do I remove this? Yeah, click this one, and then you get notified. Oh, it should make sure. Yeah, I think they already clarified. Yeah. Slow price action. I think how many guys watch like last 10 streams or like let's say last 6 streams, 6 streams in the last 10 days? 6 out of 10 streams, because I think we've been getting spoiled with price action lately. Now we're getting cooked or getting more sloppy price action PM. PM was already tough enough, but this is disgusting. Like we had the 15-day win streak, right? Those 15 streams, if you guys stuck around for like half of them or 5 of them, we were able to get a lot of trades from it. Right now it's one of the worst sessions so far for reading price action. I'm mostly talking about this range here. This one was very clear. That's why I was able to call that out. This range here sucks. Did you trade today? I trade AM. We got a 15-minute close above. Alex, that's promising. Um, yeah, this is probably the prime time here where we do get a look for an entry back inside the range. It's most likely not going to be that aggressive a push. I'm going to look for a push back up. Let's see if we can get something here. Something I do like to showcase also. Let's say we do get a close down here. You might think this is a bearish breaker, right? Because it is. You might think this is a bearish breaker here. If we do get displacement through it, I wouldn't like to take this as a bearish breaker because I'm shifting my favorability upside. So kind of something I like to do. I want to let this break that bearish breaker and then form that bullish breaker, and then that's where I'll take that long. We'll see if this plays out. We'll see how this plays out here. It might even not even give the bearish breaker. That just, if it does it, that's just more of a signature that's bullish. And then we can play off of that too. But I have a feeling we want to take out this midnight low. So we're for the bearish breaker, and then the next step is, okay, we move through it. And this is where we'll take the bullish breaker setup. What a choppy day, though. All right, here we go, here we go. I want to see a closure above this high, and then we'll play from there. Induce that low pretty good there. That does help set up that bearish breaker or bullish breaker here. Did I just move that? Yeah. This is clearly a market maker buy model. I think so too. I'm not saying this. I'm favoring upside. I think we want to try add a starter after we get the confirmation. Take a 30-second too. See if this holds. If this does hold, I'm gonna look for a starter, and then we'll add through there. Good push there. Let's see if we get full ads here. If we get it closed. My stop was most likely a close under 51 right now on the breaker low. Want to see this back inside this breaker. Nope. I have the starter in at least, but I want to get full size here. Reduce the low, confirm the breaker, get that 30-second retrace on the lower time frame, and then really get conviction on the upside. We might get actually displacement is macro time. Come back and I'll look for full size here. This is a good target too. If we can take out, if we can come back, we have some equal eyes building up. I have my trade card set up too for additional ads. Let's see this ad here. Try to get this ad back in. Gonna do a tight stop if we get it failed. I would also typically do the wick high too when I'm doing consecutive candles, but I'm gonna still focus on ads closer to this breaker. Okay, gotta look for his ad here. Stop under. I'm gonna do a close under. If it fails, it fails. Go over the side there, bid him up. This is not a hard stop for me. I'm gonna likely close it if we wick down. This could be a hard stop, I guess, if we do the wick down instead. This is stuck here. I don't like this. I'm gonna give it next candle if it doesn't float back above this fair value gap. Get it, leave it. I have 59 right now. We end this. Induce that low. Need to get outside this breaker now. Need more of aggressive push here. 10, about 10 here. Close. Push, 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 push. I'm not gonna look at chat for a little bit, guys. I'm looking at my charts right now. Need to close here. 45 seconds for next close. Close above this high. I'll be convicted. Yeah, just basically about 10 points off right now. 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Closure is very important in the 1 minute with these 1 minute breaker setups. Straight back down, straight back down. This is dead slow. This is always what I have basically right now. I'm just gonna let this play out. Looking for this target. If it doesn't want to give it, I have my stops and my target set up already, along my top step and my FTT. So stuff. ES is already moving. What's up with NQ? C69 here. Come on, NQ. It's disgraceful for NQ right now. That basically gave me 10 points, but it just straight back down. I don't like that. I'm taking it. I'm just gonna remove this. I just took it out. Even. We took that internal high. I don't know if you guys got the chance to TP. I wanted full TP for 2R. Close it out even. This is important for me here. This wick here, if we can't get above that wick and close up, is a dead trade for me. Because ES is willing to do that. Well, I'm gonna look for reentry if it gives us a quality move. That took way too long. I gave it too many opportunities to close above. We never got to close above. We wicked above and closed back down. Not something I like to see. But I mean, we did get some points out of it before we started moving down. If you guys are able to get some points out of that, I did a full break-even trade on that one. I saw 200 on all my accounts and wanted a move to 76, which is be like, what is that, 20 points or 57? We're gonna look for re-entry. Just seen too many times where if we wick up and close back down, refusing to close above the breaker, it doesn't play out well. So I'm gonna be looking now to see on the lower time frame if this breaker can hold, if this low can hold, if we do get close under, and how we do on this next inefficiency here with that displacement down. That's gonna be like most likely my reentry. As long as the reentry within the break within the breaker, then I'm game. Price action, no displacement. Yeah, that's also something else. You want to wait for it to be finished shopping and get the delivery. We didn't get anything there, so I think I lost in commission because I hit breakthrough trade. It says negative $8 on that trade. No willingness to come back up there either. I think it's the right call. Hopefully that should give you plenty of time to get out the trade at the same time with me. If not for that, maybe a discrepancy of 2 points, but it came back up before hitting the stop loss. Now, this is something interesting here. So remember how we induced that high? We induced this low too. If we can run back up above this inversion here, that 1 minute, That's game time for me. That might be what we're looking for. Purge the downside to float up. It's always just better to get out of the trade if you're not feeling like it's a valid trade anymore, and wait to see if it stays valid, and then re-enter higher or lower price, whatever it is. 3 drive here too on lower time frame. I like this to re-entry now. This might be either is gonna be a crazy play where like we take out break even and re-entry at a better price, or it's going to be another loss. Where is it? Where's the 3 drive? Close in 5 seconds. Retap back in. I'm looking back. I'm taking the entry again. I think we have enough willpower to push back up now. This is starting to look like a better displacement after that went down. Wait, where's that? Where's that 1 minute? Oh, this is the 30 second. I'm gonna try one here. I'll do it on Tradeify so you guys can see with me this time. I added it on Apex to see if we can get this going. So once again, I need to see it close over 65 for conviction. If not, we're going to likely close the trade again. And I'll show you real time how I manage these type of scalps when I don't feel like the trade is there yet. Okay, this might be a stop too. It's in ticks right now, guys. Yep, okay. Look at this low here. It's a much larger stop. Give it some wiggle room. This is kind of the gameplay I had earlier too. We got close above. We want to see a retrace back side to see this move here. So it's just still same on higher time frame right now. I'm just getting a little trouble on the lower time frame. And I'm willing to take some cuts here. I'll be very careful if this stop me out. I'll be careful next trade at least. Good move there. Gonna put a green stop above 66 so we get close. It close above 66. I'm trying my best to stay focused on higher time frame rather than lower time frame. Lower time frame for me is just an entry model. The narrative is still pointing upside for me. Let me put a stop on. We're gonna move this break even or green stop if we get close above here. I'm gonna try to take my base hit on Apex at least too. Same trade that I took on the same Apex account where I took break even. I think I'm just gonna take 10 points here. Or it should be a little bit higher. If we get 10 points, I'm gonna take base hits. I'm gonna hold the rest. Because these are at payouts already. ES move higher, and he was getting held back still. Still to this day, it's getting held back. Just remember when you guys are at payouts, you don't need to make a lot of money. Just until you get approved. Don't do anything stupid. Here we go. We're back down. This might be such a tight stop, but I don't think we want to come back down here after this wick. Could be wrong. $15-minute looks still pretty decent. Next close happening in 9 minutes at 1:30 here, or 2:30 here. Just looks disgusting how we're just waiting, just chopping back and forth. So we just came back to entry. Yeah. Twice I got like about 10 points and didn't take it, essentially. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Might actually get stopped out here. Yep. Got stopped out there. That's 2 times. That's actually 2 times now. First entry, 10 points. Second entry, 10 points. Me convicted for 76 for like 2 RR. That's incredible, man. And now we're getting that delivery. I have nothing to say. At least I control the risk very tightly. That's the best thing I could say. Look at that drop. Got stopped out right there before like another 30-point drop. That's the only thing I could say for that trade, guys. But if you were able to take profits on anything, congrats. That was way too choppy. Any other day would have played out beautiful. Twice. We had SMT here too, looks like. But this is equal to high. I would still be convicted higher. Much deeper drive in here. So where are we at on this count? Minus 135. This was plus 200 2 times. That's incredible. All right, let me look at chat. I was kind of ignoring chat because I was trying to tape read as best I can, but someone said they closed break even. For those who took this trade, how did you guys do on it? Did you close a little bit red? Did you close green because you took trims? Did you close break even? This is like traditionally how I would handle that trade. You won. That's good. Red, red, red. I don't think it should be that red because what was it? Was it 7 points I took loss? I was considering putting break even. I think break even would have been the right call. 7 points. Small red. It should be just very light. But here's the thing though. We're playing for usually 1.5 to 2 RR on these type of trades. So you know how I had that 7-point stop? It went 10 points twice. So like that's already more than enough where you'll be happy. So you risk tight. That means you can lose 2 times, and then 1 green good trade would be already be net positive for you. That's how I play it. I don't really go for the 1-1. If I did 1-1, I would have this would have been 2 green trades right in a row because we got above the breaker. That trade was awful. You entered with a discount. You should have said that, bro, Jose. You should have said that before it happened. Then maybe I would consider it. But yeah, no, 130 bucks, man. That's all I lost on this trade. 7 points. If you want to count the money. Do you always look for that breaker at 4-hour open? Let me see. Do you always look for that breaker at 4-hour open? I don't know if I see the breaker on the 4-hour. Anyways, another wick down. We're getting some consolidation wick highs here. I would probably play the upside again. One more chance, but this time waiting for a better entry model. See if we actually can get the placement now. Displacement. Sold, made money. I think like it looks like 40% of you guys made some money. Then the other, or like it's like kind of a third, break even, small red or green. Well, that's just because it's choppy today. Can't do nothing about it. That's just how the game goes. Oh, the 2 p.m. candle. Okay, where was it? 2 p.m. candle. This here. Okay, so you're looking at the 1 minute here. We get the high. High here, high. We have the low. Strong displacement under. This, yeah. I'm gonna mark this out. I don't know if I'll try to look at it as a entry breaker, but we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. I don't think I'm bearish yet. I think so. I'm gonna try to get my get back though. Having a overall green day doesn't mean you have to win every single trade. It's about more about how you're managing your losses. If you're managing your loss poorly, then when you take a loss, it's going to be significant. But when you take a win, it's like it's a usual thing. You already have it planned. But damn, I thought this play. This is like a traditional play that I would take. It's not an A plus. It's probably like a B setup here. Just not the right timing for a B. We had this equal high here. I was so sure this is gonna run these equal highs. Very positive. Didn't do it. Markets likes to play games sometimes. I think we should run now. Looking for re-entry. This time I might be scalping more. I can't be holding for delivery if today is not a delivery type of day. Keep in mind this high here. I'm gonna target this most likely. The redrive too. Yeah, this is that wrapped up for a phenomenal play. I feel like a lot of confluence to point upside. ES did take the high. If we took on ES, we'd have took the high and put break even stop, trimmed it already. NQ did. NQ got lagged a bit. Similarly because it's more negative today. Those equal highs aren't tick off. It really is, man. Can target 1237 high. Let me see. Oh yeah, these relative highs, yeah. Those are good targets too. So this is a breaker that I think you guys were talking about, the 2 p.m. breaker. With a fair value gap too. So it'd be a unicorn play. If you're bearish, this is the entry mark you're looking for. I don't know if you got confirmation yet. It should be confirmation because the bullish side has been struggling tremendously. Order block did. I'm looking at the consequent here, the mean threshold. No closure above yet, so I mean that's good there. And we're still in discount, so that's why I was trying to long in discount for a move up. Didn't work that way. Straight back down. Break the delivery. I might consider a win, like overall, not looking at P&Ls, is a win if I can survive PM today without getting smacked. Where did the music go? Oh, there you go. Suppressing lower. 230. Delivery off the breaker too. Little SMC off these highs. On the 1 minute. This is the range for PM so far, guys. Disregarding this move here, I guess I may look at this range here. It's very, very tight. 60 points, but like we're just going back and forth. On a large volatile day like this, where we get 60 points in one 5-minute candle, this is very, very tight. Ooh, I did not mean to do that. Good call on whoever called out this break. I forgot who it was, but it did work out. I wasn't convicted upside yet because draw liquidity, the 15-minute showing upside. We did get a nice move down, retrace, and slam back down, straight back down to where it was. And never look down on some people here. Discipline and how they read the markets too, because this is the right call. How do I save an account if I'm close to blowing it? Dude, that is a question that you have to ask someone with that can make miracle happen. How would I have an answer to that? I don't have a secret sauce where I can just recover your funded account. I wish. That sounds pretty good. You guys be asking some drastic requests though. Recover account is almost blown. $300 left. There's nothing you can really do about it. I mean, you could. It depends if like there's a nice news volatility, but a lot of firms with I'm assuming it's a funded account. If it's an eval, you can throw it at the news non-farm period tomorrow. But if it's funded, then they have a lot of rule parameters where you can't do that. So you're kind of out of luck there. It might be better for a mental just to restart than try to save an account that's almost dead. It actually might be better to do that. So I'm gonna draw something for this range now. We're gonna look at the premium discount of this range here is of the whole range. So right now we're still in discount if we're just since we're chopping back and forth. No Desi or Lento. I think they're coming tomorrow. Desi might have came today, but I think he was asleep. Which is fine, which is fine. Gotta get his beauty sleep in. Yeah, I gave back some on some of my accounts from AM today, but that was very manageable. Like that was like $135. Pretty sure I was up 400 before I came here. So we're back like 2 something, 220. We might have one more trade at Arsenal before 3 p.m. here. Yes. So someone's asking like, someone's telling how they revive dead accounts. One micro and high probability setups, you get buffer again. That seems mentally exhausting. I think if you really want to trade as a prop trade long term, you have to restart. Like if it's like $100 per blow and $50 per blow, and like what's the chances you save that? Even if you do, let's say you get like 3-4 good trades in a row, you bring it back to like from $50 to like 300. That's still very, very little. You're gonna take months and months to bring it back to starting balance. It might be better just to restart at that point if you have the capital to do so. But if not, then yeah, it's up to you. Everyone's different. For me, I try to do that all the time. Like, okay, I am going to reduce my size every time we the balance gets lower and lower, and then now like I can't even focus on my other accounts. I'm trying to save the ones that are nearly dead. It doesn't work as efficiently. Basically your mind is getting trapped if you are thinking like that. You're like, I need to save this account. Please give me a trade. Take a push higher here from this inversion. I still have that buy side draw on here, right? 176. That's still in my card today. Here, I'm gonna go be right back. I'm going to the bathroom quick. Okay, we're back. All right, where was I? Yeah, I still think we move high from here. My side's still there. We had a lot of deep drive down. This might be the time. Try to play at discount still. So look at the range still. How do you trade without VWAP? It's very hard to trade without VWAP. Sometimes when I have it, when it disappears, I don't know if I can trade that day. I think we move higher. Let's remove some of these arrows here. Is that the 15 minute? Yeah. The 15 minute is still held the whole time. It's just not a lot of wicks, which is very challenging when you're trying to trade like tight stops. Because this wicks can take you out twice over. The buy side of the chart is above VWAP, which currently is at 976. VWAP? So what does that mean? Top tick trader? Is that bullish? If it's bullish, let's go ahead. How long have you been trading for? I think we talked about this yesterday too. It's 4.5 years now. But it's like 4.5 years of daily trading. Not 4.5 years of like me working, me doing this, me juggling a lot of things. I think it makes a difference because some people are like, oh, I've been trading for 10 years, but like they put like maybe 1 hour in 2 hours every other day. I think we move higher still. I wanted an entry here so we can take with us order block confluence. I'm not gonna count this trade, but I do have a entry in at 60 or 57 right now. I was gonna add more to this, but it's fine. We're looking for additional entries anyways. We're looking at buy side 76 here. Would have been magnificent if we got this entry off this inversion here. Retrace. Still gonna hold this for target this time. I think we have a good time now because we're close to power. We already whipped the downside countless time. Is ready. Still looking for this on my top step. Take the V, make it wet. That's a oh. Range is currently in place for 1.5 hours, so hands off for me until there's some move out of it. Okay, that makes sense. Daily live stream 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern time. Every single day. Every single day. Right at midnight too. Is that right? Yeah, 50. Yeah, I'm betting we get a retrace now. I'll be shocked if we don't. That 5 minute close there too. That 15 minute also close. Close up close this time. This is the entry that I'm looking for now. Induce this slow and try to hold this order block. If not, we're still going for this target, which we marked out. I'm on the one buy side here. Do you guys like upside? I like upside. I'm convicted upside right now. I have been upside all afternoon. Is that good or bad? Because I can't tell all afternoon. I mean, yeah, if you're thinking upside, that's what I thought too. Upside since down here, it stayed upside since lots of fake drives to fake you out though. Fix the market. Look at this 5 minute here. This 5 minute retrace might be the golden goose here. Stop. Probably below this low. Then we want to target the highs, right? Is it 70? Yeah. Something I'll go for. Premium discount still a little bit in premium right now. Should be the 5 minute now. Yep. Yeah, I'll throw one. Oh, is it not logged in? Right, I have it on top step. I have one in. See where we go from there. When does this hold? 45 was it? Yeah, 45. Get this ball going. Redemption arc is here. This is I'm gonna take my base at the top, so I'll hold it on my other firms. Because I think we're too far now. I'm gonna hold it on my FTT here. I'm gonna go for max win on FTT if we can get it, which is 1500. This is the one we're looking for. It's a shame though. I tried it. If you guys saw, I tried to buy it in Tradeify, but I don't know. I couldn't log in, or I thought I was logged in already. Oh, I'm logged in a discount on the 1 minute. You can only have it on one time frame. That's so stupid. All right, I'm holding the FTT here. Thumbs up if you're in the straight. Let's go for 976 before power hour, before we wrap up. Took on tops. Took the TP on top step already, so we're about 200 up on the day. We'll see where we can go from there. That was a good TP too on my top step. Let me see where it was. That was beautiful TP. I didn't want to fall for it on let me just show. That's a redemption arc right there too. Straight from 52, 64, 12 points on the dot. Try to hold on FET, but it doesn't. It might just take me out even here if it takes out the low. Beautiful trade, beautiful trade. Yeah, so this is what I marked out. Still aiming for it. I don't think I'm taking any other trade after this one. Another wick high. It doesn't want me to go for max win here. It's okay. Which is fine. It's fine. PM today has been horrendous in delivery. If you guys didn't notice already. But we make do of it. We really made do of it. Like this was the highlight of the session here because we got a clean delivery. We retraced to it, the 52 area, taking out this internal low, order block holding it, and a nice delivery. This is the first delivery we got like a quick 12 points, no holding back, and I'm still anticipating for a higher run here. Base hits are hitting. Tomorrow should be better though. I really believe tomorrow is gonna give that range we're looking for, the delivery. Just sell the previous wick highs. Honestly, if you sell every wick high, you'd be making so much money today. Wick high. Wick low. Wick high again. This is like, I guess, back in the day when I was scalping aggressive, this would be like scalper's paradise. If you recognize it as a choppy range, sell long, sell long. But now I'm more like waiting for that setup now. So this is the setup I'll be looking for. Easy setup if I'm bullish already and I have a draw liquidity. This is traditionally what I'm looking for. Who's MH? Not take me out. An FTT. Yep, there it is. Well, from this low here, I mean, you got a nice 13 points. I got it for 12. I feel like I got a good exit already. Best I could do. The real initial. Oh, Michael Hudson. Okay. You should have said ICT. I was like, who's MH? I always say this. I think ICT is more of an educator than a trader. He could have traded more in his prime time, maybe before he got popular, but he's for sure a educator first. Yeah, but if you got that trade, 12 points out of it, that logged my top step perfectly. I try to hold on my fast track trading. There's a 5-minute entry here that we show on screen. 12.5 points, $250. That's a day 16 now. We'll see how far we can go with it. We might be going for this high now. This is taking ages, but we might get the delivery here. We'll just see. Patrick Whelan, I think Patrick Whelan's a fraud too. I always say that because I don't think he's a real trader. He's more of a marketer as well than a trader. Yeah, we're gonna like to wrap this up at 310 here. Do you always trade day before non-farm payroll? I think I trade every day. Uh, I prepare myself at least. If I think it's not a good day, I'm recognizing it. I'm acknowledging like, okay, today is going to be a day where you want to manage risks. It might be more range bound if we have strong external liquidity, which this is the range here. I can recognize that, so I'm only going for internal range bound delivery. I'm not going for a 100-point move. I'm literally going for 20 points. That's my target for today, and it's even hard to get that. So I objected to go for 12 points now. But basically two trades today, guys. Is this breaker here that I got break even? I mean, if you want to count that too, break even. This trade here, which kept on going for 10 points, I took 7-point loss on it when I moved my stop. And then finally, this trade here, which gave us 12 points. So it's a net positive day for me. Hopefully for you guys as well. And if you really took this BPR here, you're golden. BPR was spot on today. I know a handful of you guys took that early on stream. It's just during this time period from this move high here, post this move high from 130 to now has been disgusting. Have your strategy worked long term? I've been only trading this kind of system for like a year now, and I always refine them. So we really don't know. I think I would always adapt. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna look for something else, or I'm gonna refine it. I'm gonna do something. But I think this one is something sticking for me at least because it has so much good results for the last like 9, 10 months when I was grinding it and refining it. So I don't think it's gonna not work. Maybe it'll be less probable, but we'll adjust it and then it should be better. It's not even just like an entry model. So like I think some of you guys are referencing like, oh, this is an entry model system. It's more just learning to read price action, and unless you think price action is going to change over time, because we're reading the narrative of where it's going from buy side to sell side, and looking at multiple time frame analysis, and I think that's here to stay because there's always going to be time frame analysis unless it's going to be wrong, which that hasn't shown in backtesting. That hasn't shown in the last 5 years and 10 years of what I've seen. And then now, like 1 year in, forward testing it, that's something you don't have to worry about. Just try to worry about what's you can control right now, which is how you're trading. That's controllable to you. Another move down, holding this high here. I really am curious on what power is gonna try to do here. It looks like they're cooking something up though. It's more like having a skill set rather than using a system. It pairs up because you're using a skill set and then you're having entry models and system as well. Uh, you could lose one but still retain the other. And you can't take away screen time. You can't take away experience. You can't take away risk management. People tend to gamble news like non-farm payroll, blah blah, with evaluation. I would disagree with that because it depends on if you're going into like non-farm payroll tomorrow to trade news with evaluation, you have to acknowledge that this is a more of an exploit than you trading to pass for real. If you can acknowledge that, then it's not a bad habit at all. It's a strategical way to pass evaluation. And for me, like for myself too, like the way that I trade the non-farm payroll, like I don't let myself carry through with those type of habits. Yeah, so I do a hard disagree on that. It varies on the person though, because if you're not ready for funded, then you shouldn't do this on eval. Another equal high there. It's dropping. This is dropping pretty hard here. It's power now. I really thought this was gonna take it this high, but maybe saving it. Save for Asia, London. Another wick low, take another eternal. Is Danny Trey's legit? I don't know who that is. Who is that? Like not to be sounding disrespectful. I don't know who it is. Is he popular or something? This might be the first time I heard of him. Heard of that name. Quarterly theory. Oh, is it Day? I thought the username was Day. If it's the same person, 160K followers. The one person I think I recognize that is associated with quarterly theory is Day. Someone named Day, and if that's the same person, then I would classify that person to be similar to Romeo because they don't share trades at all. They don't trade real time. But it sounds like it's a different person. Dave. I don't know. I don't know who that is. Dave. Dave Forex. Dave teaches Forex. Danny trades. Let me just look that up. Why are you guys bringing that up? Is he controversial or something? This guy? Oh, let's see. How does he trade? Oh, I can't look at his videos. I have no idea. I don't know who he is, so I can't comment. Okay, we're pitching lower here. What a tragic price action move. Danny is much more of a gambler. If he's a gambler, then you guys know better than me. He trades on Toss Up TV. Oh, is he on leaderboard? Maybe he might be someone that I'm thinking of then. How many accounts does he go through? If you guys are saying he's a gambler, I'm just thinking of the scenario in my head. He's doing like 10, 8 minis per trade and holding for a big trade and like $10,000 a day. But um, you look at the account history and it's blown left and right. That's what I'm visualizing. based on the description. We're probably gonna move lower. We took out this relative low here. SMT'd it. And I think we're just still traveling lower, so until anything flips. That's my he was a while ago, cut ties with them. Oh, he cut ties with them. Why? Was it because can't believe they didn't want. That sounds so bad. When has Top Step ever cut ties with anyone? Unless it's like drama, but drama related. But Top Step usually are cool headed. There's that lower price. That's what I was going for too. Take out the slow too. He has his own firm called Funded Futures Family. This is like tea right now. You guys are giving me. Funded Futures Family. I'm like somewhat invested. I heard he got kicked off, or so you guys are saying he got kicked off and stuff like that. Funded Futures Family. And now he has a prop firm. Let's see. No activation fee. Is it futures base? $220. Max drawdown end of day. It looks similar, yeah. Is this good? 220, 90 per hour target. There's no activation fee. I threw it up there. It looks like good value, but I don't know the credibility of this firm. This looks like 220 without even discount. That's a very good price already. If there's no fees, no activation fee here. Payout 7 days. Maintain consistency. 30%. Wait, is that 30% funded in eval? Oh, it's 30% consistency on eval too. That's tough. That's why. Yeah. That's not me endorsing that firm or anything because I have no idea. I'll just checking it out there. Similar pricing to my futures, yeah. The reason Patrick ended his partnership with TopStep is because they caught him longing and shorting simultaneously. Is that on fund accounts? That sounds like something Patrick would do too. Why does it sound like something Patrick is doing? Ethan is saying he's having his best day. What's your best day right now? Describe it. Congrats, man. I'm happy for you guys. 2250 about. I'm always a supporter if you guys are calling trades in the chat. So if you did say that it's gonna bounce at 2250, and it did. I mean, we did get a slight bounce. That's good. Crashing here. Yeah, I think that's it for me, guys. I'm gonna do a. I'll do another $50 giveaway though. We're gonna do the same way that we did last time. Do I have the giveaway on? I might have to make another submission. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today. Um, it's a, I mean, for me, it's a net positive day for me. I took one break even, one 7 point loss, and then one 12 point profit. Very choppy day. I wish I just did not take that loss on that second trade and just took that profit 10 points and just call it a day, or just kept it rolling there. I just did not know how choppy it would be today. I didn't expect that at all. All right. Yeah, the giveaway is gonna be the website again. You just gotta do the giveaway submission form, and then we're just gonna pick someone from there. Very, very simple. All right, let me just see if I can upload it here. And then we'll be back for tomorrow. My closing note would be non-farm payroll tomorrow, possibly a Discord live stream. Join in description. We'll be sending some emails. Let me upload this. Let me activate the giveaway bot, or the giveaway submission, guys, and then let's get started there. Is it on now? Yeah, okay, it's on now. So basically, we have this website where it gives us cash rebate. All you gotta do is, if you don't have an account, you just make an account, right? You click it, and then here you just put your name, your email, your PayPal email, and then we'll probably pick 2 winners today, $50 each, in PayPal. We have the system set up where we can. I should change this to giveaway. Yeah, but besides that, we have the rewards program. If you use Code Smart with any of our partners, you get 5% cash back rebate, and that next window would open mid-October. I'll send a link to the chat, guys. It's just very easy for me to do this way. I'll pick 2 winners, and I'll pick it. You're gonna see a payment in your emails if you win. To qualify for the entry, you need to have a PayPal email, though. If you don't have one, you can make one. I'll pick one at market close. So you guys have like 45 minutes to enter. I'm gonna wrap up here, guys. Join the Discord if you want. I'll post a link for those who can't find it. We'll likely try to do a stream. There's a giveaway, or that's the Discord. All right, I'll see you guys. I'm gonna end the stream here, guys.